Yo, what's going on, guys? Gonna be showing you how to carry on Nocturne in the mid lane. It's a really fun pick. You get to shove wave, you get to roam, and at some point you're usually gonna perma split push. We took lethal tempo with presence of mind, alacrity, coup de grace, mana flow transcendence with attack speed 80 and a resistance. We took magic resist because obviously it's a Syndra. Nocturne hard counters most of his mid lane matchups because with your fear you just chop them up, they can't fight back. Plus your fear goes through things like Vladimir Blood Pool, because it is a channel, so they can't get out of it with Fish Troll Pull or Vlad Blood Pool, anything like that. So Nocturne's biggest weakness is he runs out of mana. That's why we have Presence of Mind and Mana Flow. We hit enemy champion, we get mana from Presence of Mind. We hit enemy champions with abilities, we get more mana from Mana Flow. Easy. We're going to be looking to go for Ravenous Hydra into a Stride Breaker and Axiom Arc, 83% win rate build on Nocturne mid. Now granted, it only has 27 games played on it in Platinum Plus, but still pretty crazy build. She went for first strike. That's actually very good for her. She's gonna get to hit me a lot for free. We want to hit her with our Q and hit the enemy minions with our auto, with our big passive auto. So when I step forward and she goes to hit me here, we're gonna slap out a Q, and we did miss, unfortunately. Might have to slow down a bit. Okay, her Q's out there. She's doing a good job of kind of getting away from my Q's. Alright, yeah, we're just going to have to slow down this a lot. She's doing a good job in spacing. Yeah, wow. She is just absolutely getting away from it. There it is, finally. We'll step up for our big auto. We heal. The more things you hit, the more you heal from your passive auto attack. We'll spell shield that, walk away. Yeah, this is not a great matchup. She has a slow and a stun, and we can't block both of them with our spell shield. We'll get through it though. Slowly but surely. I want that cannon. She doesn't want me to have the cannon, as you can tell. Wow, it actually focused the cannon there instead of the melee main that looked like it was in front of it. She's putting out a lot of auto attacks. She's starting to run out of mana a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a very aggressive player. How much gold? 68 gold from first strike. That's actually a lot. Over 3 minions. I'll run her down here. She doesn't actually have ignite. She's actually dead here. She shouldn't have done that. Flash away. She burned her flash. I'll burn mine. Got a little bit of healing from our passive. We're also full stack lethal tempo. Now I just want to push the wave. I wish my jungler would have stayed and helped me. And we missed the cannon. That's not good. But we're up XP. We'll hit 6 first. She actually gonna stop my back? Nope. Not quite. Almost though. Alright, let's go for Rav. Where is Ravenous? Why is it not a recommended item for Nocturne? I do not know. It's his best first item rush in the game on Nocturne mid. I should try some Ravenous Nocturne in jungle. I haven't done that in a hot minute. Second win is definitely a healthier, easier lane phase, but if you don't have mana flow and presence of mind, you'll have to go for Mana Moon. She steps up. We go in for the plate. I don't think she's dead here by any means, but she definitely loses all of her health. All right, there she goes. So basically, she used her stun. Once that was on cooldown, she didn't play far enough back, so she dies. I hit the Q. I get to speed up into her. I hit the fear. 90% speed up once the fear goes off. And yeah, she just got sliced up. We're fighting on our Q, so we're getting a bunch of extra AD as well. We'll look to push this, and then we'll roam. Bot side will stand in the middle, hit it all with passive. I'm going to miss one of those minions. That's all right. We'll look bot side here for the roam. People don't respect Nocturne's all-in. His all-in super strong. If you block something with your W, it also doubles the attack speed bonus from just a constant 30% to then we're at 60% per 5. AMF, got her with the E, got W on, Q. On full stack lethal tempo here. If she doesn't have flash, then hopefully she dies. Auto into Q. Hit the MF with Q, doesn't quite kill. Man, if we killed the MF there, they had exhaust. That slowed me down a lot. She's going to get a plate out of it, so that kind of sucks for us. Oh well. Go ahead and pick up. Ooh, I really want the Tiamat, so I'll go for the pickaxe. And we'll push out. Once your mana flow is finished, it gives you a constant source of mana regeneration. Super useful. As you see, Presence of Mind's already given us 355 mana. It's almost a free mana bar. Level 1, we only have like 255 mana, so in that sense, it already has been a free mana bar. Wow, yeah, I don't really want to roam for my bot lane. They actually just ended up dying and losing that after I used my R. That's unfortunate. We land a Q, tried to bait out her stun, but she's doing a good job holding on to that. If we push the wave down, it forces her to use her abilities on the wave instead of us. Especially if I'm not standing on top of my minions. He's going to be on his red buff. I think he got some kills off my bot lane. So he either came straight here or he reset and he's going to be here. So this is warded, question mark. Yeah, we'll pull it out. Screw this guy. I think his bot lane's rotating. I don't think she has flash. We'll get her to E. Got my W on. Down she goes. Fear connects and they're goner. I'll miss that one. I'll get this one. We're in a pretty good spot. We survived Nocturne's weak part. Against a range matchup, it's really hard to get to them. Obviously, level 1, level 2. Kind of have to wait for 6 for the all-in to kill them. Or just try to push, stay alive. Against Syndra level 1, she has so much wave clear and so much damage. We needed to play a lot safer than we were playing. We'll max E second W last. And that is a plate. We could look bot lane again. Their exhaust should be on a cooldown. Ooh, and she... Alright, that's huge. I'm happy with that. We'll come up behind, try to get off her stun, then we'll re-engage with R here in a moment. She didn't react to my Q. Good, nice job, guys. Good gank, Echo. Psych. So her stun's on cooldown. I'll go back in with my E. Oh, so her flash was up. He gets the stun. I get the fear. Down she goes. She must have Cosmic in her runes for lower cooldown summoner spells. I mean, I'm standing on his clone. I wanted him to jump back because I was going to use my W. There's my mana flow. Thank you very much for that. What is this turd burglar doing? Alright, we got Echo R. Not bad. Pretty good interaction all in all. Go ahead and reset. We're scaling really well. We have Ravenous Hydra now. We can shove waves much quicker. And we'll have decent amount of life still. This item also, as you kill things, you get extra AD to where this item ends up giving you 20 extra attack damage. So it gives you 85 AD, which is the most AD out of any AD item in the game. And then after our Ravenous, we're going to go for Stridebreaker into Axiom Arc. You can go for Eclipse, but Stridebreaker is way more consistent. Eclipse isn't bad, though, for Nocturne mid. Stridebreaker, so like I said, it's better. It holds them slow, so you can actually... Your fear can totally land. Base movement speed of 345 is pretty high. Higher than most. Alright, she's pushing up again. She thinks we're roaming. Maybe Echo's kind of camping it. She's going to have to stun me off. I can heal this back with my life steal and with my passive. When my R's up, she's 100% dead. They get a double bot. They're kind of low. 240. Wow, that does some damage. All right. Q max OP. They're dead. They had to leave. They're staying for a plate. They're not allowed to do that against Nocturne. Obviously, we go for MF here. R into EWQ. I block it via Poppy, knock with my spell shield, and that just gives me extra attack speed as well. Should realistically probably just stay since I'm already there instead of running back, because she is going to get a plate. So she's smart. She backs off after the plate. Yep. I just realized I have a Ziggs top and he's turbo dying. Is he trying to lane swap me? Is this a non-consensual lane swap? Hard carrying the game right now. And this guy's trying to take my lane. I wasn't really planning on playing against a Scion. Down he goes. QWE, baby. Nice. Auto into E. I don't think Echo realized his turret was gone there. He has boots. He's moving pretty quick. I don't think Ziggs can play against Scion. I don't even know why he went Ziggs top. It's a strange pick. Never seen Ziggs top before. You barely even see Ziggs mid these days. To me, Ziggs just feels like a worse version of Lux or Vel'Koz. He's all skill shots. Alright, 2 turrets, not bad. Got quite a bit of value from that random rage rotation there. Sitting on nearly 3k gold. I need to hold on to my mana here if we're going to kill this poopy. Should be able to tap down the turret. We get the QEW. And they lose the turret. Cool. Wow. We got a lot of turrets. 3 turrets in probably under a minute and a half. Nuts in the butts, man. We'll go tier 2s. We could go Bork second because of the Scion situation. We'll go Bork after Stride Break, I guess. We don't necessarily need tier 2 boots right now. If they had a more solidified source of damage, but Poppy's physical, MF's physical, so Scion. But I don't want to play plated right now because I'm having to interact with Echo and Syndra so much. I don't want to commit to plated or mercs at the moment, so we'll just chill on tier 1 boots. Thanks for the control word, appreciate that. And we'll go bot with our R. We have a second point in it, so it's got a bit extra range. I need blue ward is what I need. Blue ward would help me out a lot. They're not in this bush, are they? Thank goodness. Hey, Syndra. QEW. We block her stun. Down she goes. I'm sure she's having a fun time. She's feeling good about the lane when she was dropping a fat dump on my head. Level 1. I was playing too aggressive. So the thing about Syndra is not only does she have a lot of AoE damage and even single target damage level 1, but she doesn't even have to stand still to cast. So hitting her is hard. Against a lot of champions, they have to stand still to hit you with their ability. The only ability she has to stand still to cast is her R. So for me to hit a Q on her or to even get closer to her, to like walk her down with my Q speed up is so inconsistent early. Down you go. Flash the wall. Please report mid. They quit. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a part 2 because this one was so short. I'll see you guys there. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 2. We're up against a Veigar. They did a little invade. I ended up burning my flash. Fun stuff. The Veigar matchup isn't a bad one. If it goes super late game and if he builds the right items such as Crown and Zombies, it can make the game a little challenging, but we can out-shove him and then we can out-roam him. Should be pretty straightforward. We'll poke him down with Qs, get our mana flow going. Wait, is it Kel mid? Yeah, Kel's going to be late. I hope that invade was worth it for them. They're going to be very, very late. We did go for a D-Shield since Veigar's a ranged champion. If it was a melee, we would look for oftentimes a D-Blade with Ignite. Alright, all 6 minions. Cool, cool, cool. Got it shoved. He's going to miss some of it at least. Yeah, he missed a couple of minions from that invade. Not worth for him. Wait, I took a turret shot? Oh, my Q hit him. That makes sense. We're going to go ahead, get a point into our fear. We want to get this push. Don't want to take a turret shot for it though. There we go. It's pushed. He's tanking a little bit. The wave's in an annoying spot. See if we can get him with the mana flow here in a second. Walk up, hit the whole thing with an auto. And you may be thinking, well, why push into a Vygar? The problem is if we let him push into us, not only are we going to end up missing a lot of CS, but then he can kind of poke us down because he'll already have killed the minions. So it's actually better for us to bring it to him in this way. I think did Jarvan just cross over for me? I'm not sure. We're up a little bit of CS. With where the wave's at, we kind of want to crash it though. It's in a really annoying spot. There we go. That's where we want it. Got it. Nice, nice, nice. We can reset off that as well. Can TP back. We're kind of low mana. We already got a lot of mana flow. Already 100 bonus mana. Let's go ahead and go straight for that Ravenous Hydra. Grab one of these and we'll TP back. I would prefer to stay for more, but we've already used so much mana that doesn't really make sense. We'll let him push into us now. I think we have kill potential. We also have item advantage and he doesn't have TP. I wanted to get a little bit closer. I'll try to freeze it right here. We land the Q, try to pressure him. He doesn't react too much to that. He's gonna have to give up a lot of CS. We land the Q. Sion's not gonna be able to get anything. That is one of the issues with Sion jungle though, is his ganks are so slow that if the enemies react, they walk away. Oh man, he's don't know what he's doing there. I'd actually rather just hold the freeze here. I'm gonna hit 6 way before this Vygar. Since the wave's comfortably coming to me, there's no reason for me to push it because I don't want to reset to spend. I'm not low health, not low mana, so I don't need to reset and for health, mana, or to spend gold here. So I already have the wave in a favorable spot. Now, if I felt like I could push it fast enough to get a plate, but it's pre-5 minute mark. So I don't need health, don't need mana, don't need to spend gold, and it's pre-5 minute mark on the clock. Top and mid turret take like a 4th damage, so we had 0 plate potential there. That was a good Q from him. Oh, you can't do that, bud. I'm gonna walk straight through your cage. Yeah, that was not worth it for him. His wave's still coming to me, I think. My passive AoE might have just messed it up a little bit. Okay, he just threw out a rock. He's a goofball. Right when I hit 6, he's dead. I'm gonna level up my R as fast as I can. Alright, he flashes. I accidentally walked into the cage there. I might be able to just flash on him and kill him at this point. He didn't quite get the cannon. That's hilarious. He does end up getting it with his W, but he didn't get the AP from it, which is good for us. Not sure where Jarvan's at. This is making me nervous with where we're kind of at in the lane right now. We need this to come back a little bit to us. I could land Q flash on him. He burned his heal and his flash. Got it. Oh, but I die for it. Not worth. The wave's still coming to me, though. And he didn't get shut down. So in a weird way, it might actually be worth. Like, other than me using the flash to achieve that, I think it's okay. We'll get boots. We have a CS advantage. We'll go ahead and shove wave. Look for the roams. Until my R's up, I don't think we're going to be able to kill him in lane. Getting to him is hard. Just flash and heal. Man, we actually almost lived there. It's close. Really, really close. Oh, he didn't get cannon. That's funny. There goes the wave. Yeah, we just don't have kill potential on him. He's playing pretty slow, playing pretty safe. Now we can kind of fake roam, come up behind him, what we do with the Syndra, where we just stand neutral, and they don't necessarily know if my R is up or down. Hey, Jarvan. Gone off the Q, down he goes. I use my W just in case he used an ability on me there, but realistically I didn't have to use my W. Very strong setup, the fake roam, because then if your laner shoves, you can come up behind him. And if they're not shoving at all, then we can actually just roam or come back. Because when you actually commit to the roam, now there's the downside of if you get nothing versus kind of just playing it in between. Jarvan's going to go to his red buff here. He's going to put his E and Q on a cooldown to start it. Because that's where he's coming to was his red. We'll see where this guy shows up. I might have been on a ward. Who knows? I think he went to my jungler's red buff. He saw my jungler bot side. Unless we see Veigar rotate here. Okay. So he knows I'm on this right now. Get him with an E auto Q. Spell shield something, and he gets shredded from our lethal tempo. That is hilarious. That is just too funny, man. Yeah, you can't roam on an immobile squishy mid laner like Xerath or Veigar. If you don't know where your opponent is, you can't roam. There's a good chance they're waiting for you, like kind of like what I was doing. See if we can get some plates out of this. Looking for one plate. We have the exit trail plus the extra AD. I am very happy with that. We'll go ahead and dump this wave real quick. Jarvan was on Herald. He probably took this guy's red buff. There's a good chance. Got it. Got the cannon. That's what I was most concerned about. My R is up. We could actually roam bot here. Gank, reset, TP back to mid. That'd be perfect. And we already shoved the lane. Oh. So it was worded. He knew I was there. At least the Jarvan realized. I do have R. Could go mid. Passive's up, so my first auto's going to chomp. My first auto's going to hit different. I didn't get down my spell shield. That was really poorly played by me. Didn't get down spell shield. Also activated my E late. You want to do your E in mid-air on the enemy champion. That way it goes off as soon as possible so you can get the fear effect. So that's my bad. Slow fingers on that one. I could TP to this if need be. I'll go ahead. Head back. We'll go straight for Stride Breaker. Then we'll go for the Axiom Arc. Veigar's down a lot of CS. 234 AD, 11 minutes in. Sick. Yep. 2 plates is worth more than a kill, by the way. 2 plates is a big freaking deal. I'm not a full eye. I'm not too scared of this guy right now. Nami. That Nami rotation's a little concerning. Where's she going to there? Alright, we'll come up behind this guy. He has tier 1 boots. I have tier 1s. He's 375. He's actually faster than me because he's got the fast free boots. Walk through that. We can heal it back better than he can, of course, and his wave is also coming to me, which is good for me to hold this. I can flash on his head. He's gonna have flash, so I want to make sure I land my Q before I do. Is he still here? I'm not sure if he's here or not, so I'll push. Realistically, it's hard to freeze with Ravenous plus Nocturne passive. It looks like he did reset. That's perfect. You take more turret. He didn't want to hang around with half health. He didn't, probably just didn't know if my R was up or when it was going to be up. Wow, that landed. Didn't quite connect with that though. 184. My R is up. We'll go bot side. He can't push up. He knows if he goes to the middle of the lane, he's dead. I don't think they need me. Well, okay. I didn't see Jarvan still there. Even midair, get down the W. He had flash, of course. I have no clue where Jarvan went. It's kind of annoying that that's how that played out. Jarvan just disappeared. Probably went into that bush and they didn't see it. Lucian had flash, so he was able to get away. Let's get our... Yeah, let's get this. I'm not in a rush to buy tier 2 boots. They have a lot of mixed damage to where if I rush Mercs, it's good against my lane matchup, but then when Jarvan ganks me, it's going to suck. If I go plated, obviously it's not going to really help me against the Vigar. I think I will end up getting plated this game, though, because I should be able to walk through Vague Cage with my W on. He's staying for plates. Guess what? He's going to have to back to spend gold, and then he loses his turret. I walk through. Malphite doesn't have R. Vigar used flash and heal. He's going to have to reset. Should. This is the keyword. He's going to have to reset at some point to spend his gold. Stack up this Ravenous. Oh, you're dead again. You're dead. Going with the E. I just have to stay W for the spell cage. Walk through it. Down he goes. Absolutely. We shred real quick. A lot like Tryndamere mid. Lucian said this game is a joke in all chat. I'll just flash away. Ooh. Yeah, alright. Maybe my flash was a bit wasted. I need to start splitting, though, for sure. Could even go for Lucids, but I think I should go for plated. Yeah, I'll go plated. Whatever. Big Scion knockup. Trundle gets in there. It's a massacre. We need drag. I don't like this fight. I'll TP for the drag. We don't need more kills at this point. All we need is drags. This is a dumb chase. Wow, it actually worked. I don't think Nocturne can block dragon autos anymore with his W. I don't know if that was a bug fix or what. Yeah, you can't block it. Dragon autos are abilities. They scrape your spell shield unless they got rid of that recently. They're supposed to scrape Banshee, Sivir spell shield. Dragon autos are not coded as auto attacks. They're coded as ability hits. Strange, because if they were auto attacks, just like with Herald autos, you'd be able to block them with Jaxi. But it's not the case. Like how you can push the wave with 1 Q on Nocturne mid if you have Ravenous. Kind of cracked. Can we kill Lucian if Nami's with him? It's tough to say. It'd be a bit coin flip because if he has flash or ghost, I'll definitely get kited out. Cool. He's just sitting there camping his red. Hey, friend. Get with the EQ. And I fudged that up bad. I messed that up bad. I thought I could get on Vigar before they take the red buff, but they were there instantly. That's unfortunate. I'm just going to have to go split like what Caitlyn's doing. Caitlyn absolutely positively should not be doing that because she's an 80 carry and she's not mobile. Literally any person on their team could run her down except for Vigar. But that's what I'm going to have to go do because my team doesn't want to group. I wanted to play some teamfight Nocturne, but if we want to play some split push, or I wanted to play some teamfight Nocturne, but if my team wants to play like this, then I'll go split push. Picked up a wing moon plate, so we're fast. I still do want to get Stride Breaker, and then I'll get my Hull Breaker. I was supposed to go for Ravenous Stride and the Axiom Arc, but if we're not going to team fight, I don't think there's a point to it. We have drag advantage. We can just show up to drag fights, win the game that way, but I'm done pressing R while everybody splits. I can solo anyone in the game right now still, which is where splitting makes sense. They have a Jax or a like a Nasus, then you wouldn't really want to be doing this right now. Even if they get a kill there, we get this, so it's worth 261 attack damage. I'm not even going to throw my trail behind me because I want to keep going forward as they waste their time. Don't want to miss a cannon. So they lose a turret bot side, and they're losing a lot of this inhib one. That Scion rotation was a bit iffy. We don't win that fight at all. He doesn't even have heart still, so he's not even going to get stacks out of that. That's unfortunate. I'll go top side. I have seen people take Grasp before on a jungler. I don't think it's good. I've seen even in higher elo, there's a Jarvan player who does it, but it's not good. You don't want to do that. Grasping on the jungler role just is not strong. On Scion jungle, it's weird because he doesn't have a good keystone. To where Scion jungle, your only good keystones right now are Phase Rush and Glacial Augment. Predator used to be a great option, but Predator's been gutted so hard. We don't see any champion taking that keystone other than Singed. Singed mid primarily. They're moving around the map in a death ball. They don't have a good split pusher other than Kel, but she hasn't hit a real big power spike yet. She's really far behind in gold. No one's showing up on the map. It's making it hard to kind of push around. Oof, didn't even see that coming. Thank you for the Raptors, Jarvan. It's a kind donation. I'll walk out of that later. Just play for drags. They want to play slow. They want to play turtle mode. We'll turn up the fire on them. Down you go. Malphite was holding on to R. He definitely should have just used it because drag fight. Nice. All right. We could actually reset, spend, then fight. Suppose we don't need to. Since Vigar's dead, they can't step up and fight it. This is a weird place to be. That doesn't change anything there. We need the dragon. That's what's going to change the outcome of this game. And now they have the man advantage because Caitlyn just died. So now us cheesing dragon just can be a lot more dangerous. And Vagar's alive. We may still be able to get it if they don't push out for it. They might be under the mindset of just kind of trying to defend their base right now when they need to just go for drag instead. Malphite doesn't have R. He missed his flash. That sucks. I'll just flash that. We get the drag. I got Lucian flash. I think Jarvan might even... Oh, wait, he doesn't have flash. He has ignite. I don't plan on stealing this at all. I just want the blue. All right, there we go. Cool. Yeah, Scion needs it. He gets more XP from jungle monster camps because obviously he has jungle item. Plus, he gets bonus HP from killing that stuff. Now we go for stride break. Hey, friend. I always love how it's like 10 of them there. That's always so much fun. It's never just like 2 people. It's like, no. It's got to be all 3 with the most fed person on their team. That's what it's got to be for sure. I have to go split. I absolutely have to go split, man. Malphite has R. I guess he's saving it for next game. His R can't be that high of a cooldown either. I mean, 20 ability haste. It's probably like around 70-second cooldown right now. It's a weird silent engage since Malphite's dead. I don't have my R either. It gets the pick on Nami. Panned out pretty well. Hey, Jarvan. I'm going to keep taking your Raptors, buddy. Oh, he's on it. Caitlyn, what are you doing? Got with the stride break Q. He's dead. He's got nowhere to go. We should probably just gone to Baron there. I wanted to make Jarvan suffer. Those guys are going to take it at an okay rate because of Trundle. Gonna walk. Ooh, tried to walk through it. Got screwed. Didn't turn out too bad though, all things considered. I spell shielded, and right when I did, he hit me with an ability, and then I walked into the cage and I got stunned because you can only block one ability with your W. Oh man, we get Baron. This game is over for them. They feel like it's close because they're tied in kills. Kills don't matter though. As you can see, they have shutdown gold. Guess what? They have more gold than we do. But it's because they've gotten our shutdowns. We have the dragons though. This is permanent stats that they can't really match. Each dragon is somewhere in the realm of 300 to 500 gold value depending on your champion and depending on the dragon. So having 3, it's anywhere from 900 gold a piece for me and my teammates to 1500 gold a piece. So we're actually really far ahead in gold, even if it says their team has more because they have a shutdown bounty on the Lucian. Mid lane is the worst lane to split push on because everybody's mid all the time because it's the closest thing to everything. It's the middle. So when you split, it's always top and bot. It's never, 99% of the time, it's not mid. Hey, friend. Stride break EWQ. He's dead. I should have realistically used my spell shield to get out of the cage. I thought I could kill him fast enough. That Seraph shield is broken. Whenever I go to a split push, my bot lane manages to follow me there. It's amazing. Dragon up in 1 minute. I can TP to that. Split push Malphite support. Let's go, baby. My R is on a cooldown. Draxel's coming up. We'll sit back, relax, and coast. Taking the enemy's jungle camps is the best thing to do in this situation. Keeps the resources away from them, keeps the buff out of their hands. And then we show up at drag fight. Buffs and all. Like we get not, this isn't worth it. With Dragon coming up, there's so much risk if we get picked here. Then our soul gets delayed. Malphite just used his R to get away. I don't care. I'm going for drag, so I'm not coin flipping this. Like that's a coin flip. Trundle stayed to fight. He dies. Now in theory we lose drag if I was there with my teammates because we wouldn't be able to get here in time. I would use my W to block its attack, but it's not working right now. It's bugged or they changed it last patch or in the past couple patches. Question is, can we do this in time? I think we can. We're pretty strong. You can use your E, Q, and stride breaker in midair when you're flying with your R. You really should use your E before you get there. And the moment you use your E, or you're about to use it, you should always hit him with a stride break. Your E outranges stride break, or is it the same range to where you can always use both if you can reach with one of them. And that's Draxel. This is my least favorite one. I think Chemtech Soul is dog crap. I would much rather have Earth, Flame, Ocean, or Wind. I think the only soul worse than Chemtech is Hextech. They suck. They're the worst dragon souls. They're so weak. I hate them. Okay, time for me to split over here. This guy needs to take his red so I can get a free little piece of it. I just want the freaking buff, man. You may say, well, why not give it to Caitlyn? This Caitlyn's a turd burglar. She needs to stop following me around the map. She doesn't deserve red buff. I kind of need it for the split push, though, not gonna lie. She can't team fight because we're not grouping anyway, so I don't think she'll need it. I think it's gonna be better on me. So now they're trying to scale with the Vygar and Kel. Obviously, Lucian's gonna fall off. He's almost full build too, so it doesn't really matter how much gold he gets from here. Malphite needs to R away. And once again, my teammates all went to where I was. It's a chokehold. You kind of have to pressure all around here if this is the neck. We can't all just go in from one side. There we go. Bot inhib, top inhib. Got my whole breaker minions pumped up. As long as my teammates don't get too close to me, I can make my big minions way tankier. I don't think I can help Trundle there. What is going on here? Hey, Lucian. Spell shield that Nami crap. Big Scion R. Doesn't connect. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, get off me. She doesn't do much damage yet. So that's the problem with AP Kel, man. Her first two items. AD Kel stings hard first item. The second item, it's really hard. Yeah, that was a weird situation. They're kiting it out. We're really melee heavy. If Malphite doesn't use his R effectively, if he just stands there, lets them do 90% of his health, and then he R's away, then these fights are going to be tough for sure. We can Baron and end with the super minions. Probably our win con at this point outside of getting Elder. Like I said, Chemtech Drag and Hextech Drag Soul are so weak compared to the Earth, Earth, Fire, Wind, and Ocean. I tried to smite it there. I pressed my D. Luckily, my cursor wasn't over a ward. I'm not the jungler. You can only see, yeah, they're hiding behind each other. You'll think, oh, he's by himself, but there's the 2 or 3 other people missing, and sure enough, they're always like hiding with each other. Bunch of turd burglars. Could even go Black Cleaver. At this stage in the game, Black Cleaver wouldn't be bad. Or Spear of Shojin. Spear of Shojin is really good in the late game. We got the minions here. I have them hold breakered, so they get basically twice as much armor, magic resist, or 2 times the armor, really. I'm really tanky. She's not doing a whole lot of damage to me or my minions here. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Kel flashes. We do get the turret at least. Scion isn't able to finish anyone. The minions come in, and we might just win off Winions here. He needs to get his buff on them. Dude, bring your Baron buff to the minions. Baron buff. No. Because he doesn't want to die to Lucian. He gets the 3rd inhib. That was wonky, man. Couldn't kill Lucian because the KLR. They do lose both their base turrets. They're about to lose Elder as well. I guess good luck to them with this team fight. They picked the turbo scaling comp. So this is a turbo long game. Stretching it out. Spear of Shogun's the move here for sure. 51 ability haste, my goodness. For non-ultimate. It's a lot more than Black Cleaver. It's also more attack damage than Cleaver. They don't have that much armor. I'll get Cleaver next. And you might say, well, how are you guys struggling fights Dragslide? Come on, I already told you, man. Chemtech Dragon, X-Tech Dragon are trash. So freaking weak. Our comp's not even bad, it's just awkward. We don't have a great way to get in other than Malphite R is why. Trundle's gonna break their base. GG's. He's gonna smash that so fast. Vigar, what are you doing, my guy? Got all my spell shield, and that's GG's. That's how it goes a lot of times on Nocturne in the late game split push. So get the graphs. Looking at damage dealt to enemy champions, we had the most on our team. I'm actually really surprised by that because most of the game we weren't even interacting with enemy champions, and then Lucian had the most in the game. For damage taken, decent amount. For self-mitigated, decent amount. And for runes, high value. All in all, Nocturne mid is a lot of fun, and he's got quite a bit of carry potential. If you guys enjoyed this Nocturne video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.